Melody Shari Rogers on Love and Marriage Huntsville. She's officially announced that she will not be returning to the reality TV series. Look, there have been a lot of signs that Melody was done with OWN, that she was done with Carlos, because she unfollowed him. She's said some things on social media, and most recently, she revealed some things about her issues with the show and how it's being produced. And someone, a producer on her show, basically wanted to be her TV manager. And when she said no, she felt as if there.
Melody Shari has officially said goodbye to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Yes, for real this time. No more speculation, no more back and forth. She's done. And let me tell you, this news is sending shockwaves through the LAMH fan base. People have so many questions. Why did she really leave? What put...
I hadn't felt the spiritual release yet from God for me to move forward. And there were times when I would cry and I would be like, God, how much longer? Like, how much more of this am I supposed to take? Like, when can I walk away? Because I'm a firm believer that you don't move, and that's with anything, relationship, friendship, business, whatever. You don't move until God says move. Hence my God said go merchandise line that I ended up creating. But when God says go, there are no second thoughts. There are no what ifs. There aren't any regrets. And for me, that release happened after I had my daughter, Milani. Now, you couldn't have told me that when I was pregnant with her, that we weren't moving in the right direction and that things were going to be amazing, because I thought that they were. But after I had her, I remember them putting us in our room, and I got in the shower and I just started crying. And I felt the feeling of it is finished.
Pushed her to this decision, and most importantly, what's next for Melody Shari? Well, stick with me, because we're breaking it all down step by step. Grab your popcorn.
I was never going back, because I had realized, like, dang, after all these years, 2017, so that's 3 years, and 2017 to 2020, you've been cheating for 5, because I found out y'all started in 2015. You still haven't changed or grown up or have a different mindset that I'm willing to give any more years to hope that you will change and grow up. So at that point, to me, it became sold goods. I was like, you know what? He ain't changing. I'm out.
Tea or whatever you need, because we're getting into it right now. Melody Shari wasn't just another cast member on Love and Marriage Huntsville. She was the show. From day one, she brought the drama, the class, the business moves, and of course, the unforgettable shade we all remember when the show first started. Mel and Martell were the power couple. They had the business, the family, the beautiful life, or so we thought. But as we all know, reality TV has a way of pulling back the curtain. And when that curtain got pulled back, it was a lies. The cheating, the lies, the heartbreak. Melody went through it all, and she did it on national TV.
Going through things like me doing all that stupid stuff, it's like I never wanted this to be us.
What did you think it would be?
And let's be real, a lot of folks in the LAMH cast had plenty to say about her situation. Some supported her, some shaded her, and some, well, let's just say they added fuel to the fire. But through it all, Mel held.
At midnight, Melody Shari Rogers released her statement stating that she would no longer be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. After 9 seasons of sharing her life with us, she has decided to part ways with the show.
Held her head high and kept pushing forward. She showed us what resilience looks like. She rebranded, started her own businesses, focused on her kids, and kept showing up, no matter how messy things got. But even the strongest people have their limits. And for Melody, that limit has been reached. So, what finally pushed Melody to walk away for good? Because let's be honest, this ain't the first time she's hinted at leaving, but this time, she's not playing. One of the biggest reasons is the constant negativity. If you've been watching LAMH, you know this show has become toxic. It's one thing to have drama, but it's another when it starts affecting your peace. And for Melody, she's been dealing with mess from all angles. Cast members, producers, social media, even her ex-husband. At some point, enough is enough. Then there's the issue of how she's being portrayed on the show. Melody has spoken out before about feeling like production was twisting the narrative, making her look like the villain in situations where she was simply defending herself. And let's be real. If you don't control the story will control you. And let's not forget about the business side. Melody is out here building empires. Skincare, music, speaking engagements. She has so many projects going on outside of LAM. At this point, the show is looking like a distraction instead of a platform. And Melody? She's too smart to waste time on something that isn't serving her anymore. Now let's talk about the reactions. Because baby, when the news broke, the internet went crazy. Fans have been split. Some are devastated because, let's be real, Melody was the main reason a lot of people watched. Others are proud of her for choosing peace over drama. And then you got those who feel like this was a long time coming. As for the cast, that's a whole conversation. Some folks have been real quiet, almost like they knew this was coming. Others have been throwing shade, making little comments here and there. And then there are those who are probably secretly celebrating. Because let's face it, some people did not like Melody always being 10 steps ahead. So now that Melody is officially done with Love and Marriage Huntsville, what's next? Well, if you know Mel, you know she always has something cooking. First off, her business is thriving. She's got her skincare line, she's doing major collaborations, and she's been booked and busy with speaking engagements. And let's not forget, her music career's on the rise. Say what you want, but Melody has fans who love her voice and the message behind her songs. And let's not rule out a new show. Yes, you heard that right. There have been whispers about Melody possibly getting her own show, whether it's reality TV, a docuseries, or even a talk show. And honestly, that would be iconic. One thing's for sure, Melody Shari is not fading into the background. She's leaving LAMP, but she's not leaving the spotlight. If anything, this is just the beginning of a whole new chapter for her. At the end of the day, this is bittersweet. Love and Marriage Huntsville will not be the same without Melody. Whether you loved her or loved to hate her, you can't deny that she was the star of the show. She brought the class, the drama, the boss moves, and the inspiration. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta walk away from something to step into something greater. And that's exactly what Melody is doing. She's choosing her. And honestly, we love to see it. So, what do y'all think? Are you sad to see Melody go? Do you think the show will survive without her? And what do you think is next for her? Drop your thoughts, because this is a conversation we need to have. Subscribe my channel.